Hi everybody, Bluesboy Jag here with yet another cigar box guitar. This is a 4-string humbucker. This is Arturo Fuente. The humbucker, of course, is a big old silver rectangular deal right there. And the bridge, that is a bolt. Just like they used to make in the old days. It holds the strings up, keeps them perfectly intonated, perfectly in tune. You can see it's slightly slanted, just like some of those Gibson bridges and tail pieces where they're slanted in order to have the strings perfectly intonated all the way up the neck. The screws there hold it perfectly in place, and the strings, of course, hold it down. That's called a floating bridge. And you can see right here, this is the volume control, regular old 1/4-inch jack. I've got 4 screws. Let me flip it over this way. 4 screws on the end here. Those hold the strings in. Those are tightened up. As you put the strings on, you tighten them several times. It's an all-wood box, red oak neck, frets you'd find on any store-bought expensive guitar, like a Fender, Gibson, Gretsch, etc., etc., etc. I usually have about 17 frets. The number of frets is determined by the length of the box. It's a 25.5-inch scale from here to here, which is a Stratocaster scale. 4 tuners, Bluesboy Jag logo, old-fashioned string trees made out of bolts, and old-fashioned nut made out of a bolt. Works perfectly, folks. Works perfectly. A lot of people think, that's a sure. Oh my goodness, it's a bolt for a nut. I'm not so sure I could play a gig with this. Well, don't be so afraid. They work just great. Been using them for 10 years. Stay perfectly in tune, perfectly intonated. And the tone, folks, the tone is quite amazing, which I'll show you in a second. So I sign and number all my guitars on the bottom. That's an adjustable neck, so you can screw that screw up, tighten it up, and the strings come down right there. Or you can loosen it and the strings go up. So you have higher action for those of you who like to play slide guitar with high action. Personally, for me, I like the strings pretty low. See if I can get a good shot there. I like them pretty low so that I can do regular fingerstyle fretting and slide. Some people like them slightly higher. So, for this one, they're about twice as high as I prefer. I like them really, really, really low. And a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, I can't play this, the strings are too low. So I raise them just a little bit. Anyway, I've got this pumped through Blues Junior, as you can see right there. So I'm going to flip this around. You can use any amp, any strings. You don't have to use a Blues Junior. I like them because they sound so good with the humbucker. So this is what it sounds like with a slide.